Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in this video we are going to continue our discussion about IPv6 and BGP and our configuration lab. So far in last two videos we have configured uh, this topology that you can see on my screen now, and I ended up the last video because a very good troubleshooting lesson came up unexpectedly, and I really didn't plan that. And I found the root cause, and I'm going to tell you what exactly happened, guys. That's actually a very good troubleshooting lesson that we can review together. So at the end of last video, what we did was we started advertising this loopback 2002 column 1FFF slash 64 network from R1 to autonomous system AS234, and R2 as the eBGP peer received the route and advertised it to R3 over the sub interface gigabit 0 slash 1.23. Now what we saw is that even when I made R3 as a route reflector, a BGP route reflector, and R2 and R4 as client, we didn't see the route to be successfully installed in BGP local RIB table on R4, and that has a very good reason that I'm going to show you. So just to recap very quickly on R3, if I do show IP show run section BGP, here you can see that all the configurations is in place, and I have I have configured R4 as a route reflector client. So this is route reflector client, right? Now that I am receiving this route, show BGP IPv6 unicast summary. I am receiving this route from my neighbor, my R2 neighbor, from this guy. I'm receiving it from this guy, and sorry, and which route is that? Let's check that. Show IPv6 route BGP. Actually, this is the point. As you can see that I am receiving the route, and it shows that I have received the route, but nothing has been installed into my routing table as BGP route. And the reason for that is that, as you know, uh, the router always selects the best route from the BGP BGP local RIB table, and install it inside the global RIB routing global RIB table. And the reason for that, if I do show IPv6 BGP unicast, sorry, so show BGP IPv6 unicast. And here's the kicker. Here's the point. You see that I am receiving this NLRI from my neighbor, right? But the next hop is the IP address that is pointed to R1. So I am right now on R3. The next hop IP address is this guy, which I don't have any idea how to get to that. I mean, R3 has no idea how to get to that. So if I do show IPv6 route, and I'm gonna check for this prefix, that if I have any route for that, as you can see, route not found. And that's the reason that on R4 you don't receive anything. Show BGP IPv6 unicast summary, there is no prefix received. And the reason for that is that R3 has received the prefix. It's a valid route, but it's not the best route. And the golden rule of BGP was that any BGP neighbor will only advertise its own BGP best routes. I repeat again, best routes. So as far as that this route is not the best, it's valid, but it's not the best. I'm not going to advertising it to my neighbor, and nor I'm going to install it on my routing table. So how we fix that? It's very simple. We jump into R2 and we configure next hop self for my R3 neighbor. In other word, by configuring that, we are telling to R2 will inform his neighbor R3 that, hey buddy, if you want to get to any route that I'm advertising to you, you can get to it by me. You can have my IP address, my sub interface IP address as the next hop, not this guy. So let's do that. I'm going to R2 conf just before that show run section BGP. Let's have a quick review of our configuration. Okay, now I go to router BGP 234 address family IPv6. Then I'm going to say neighbor R3 next hop self. That's it. So if I do show run section BGP, I can see that here my configuration is taken by iOS. Now, if I do a clear IPBGP star soft, I'm going to clear my in and out agency table, BGP agency table. Now, if I come to R4, I should receive the prefix, and I'm receiving it, as you can see. So if I do show IP version 6 route BGP, you can see that I have received the route which was advertised by my neighbor, which was the Route-Reflector. So R3 was a Route-Reflector, and R4 was Route-Reflector client. So by doing this fix, I can conclude this video, and I hope this was informative for you, and thank you for watching.